how do you come up with your many different YouTube personas? I think of a bit or a kind of speech I want to do, and I ask myself what kind of character would best fill that role. And then I invent the character if it doesn't already exist. If we lived in a utopia, do you think there would be rebellious individuals, or would they conform to new social norms? Yeah, human beings are so diverse that some minds out there are mind-boggling as to how screwy they are. For instance, my mind boggles a lot of people because they can't figure out how I work, or why I'm so creative, or why I'm such an idiot, or why I am so insane. It's amazing what you don't know about human beings until you meet the right human beings, and then everything you knew just reinvents itself. Do you completely trust the police? Do I completely trust any group of people? No. Some of your Onision archive videos are you in Korea. Why did you live there? And for how long? I lived there for more than a year and a half, and I lived there because of business. What is a perfect person? What is your utopia? There is no such thing as a perfect person in my perspective. And my utopia... Is utopia like a perfect place? That's right, right? Like, oh, this place is a utopia. It's an oasis. It's Zion. Hopefully I'm right. Utopia. That's where I'm all alone with a river and a tree and a cabin. Maybe my wife's there. Maybe. If you were reincarnated, what animal would you come back as? This was already addressed in a previous video, but I have, of course, decided to answer it anyway. Let's just say, for right now, I would come back as a tree, because it would be very peaceful. But now I'm thinking about the insects who would chew on my body every day and every night, and potentially being hacked up by some human, so... You know, I don't know. I guess I'll go with a cow. What are your thoughts on Obi's out-of-body experiences? Would you have one? I don't know who that is. Oh, Obi is an acronym for out-of-body. Okay. See, this is what happens when I don't edit videos. One time I think I may have had an outer body experience. I flew with seagulls. Because I sat down on my bed and I just passed out randomly because I was trying to meditate or whatever, or have an out of body experience, or astral project, as I refer to it. I flew with seagulls, and then I saw the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and then all of a sudden I snapped back in and I was in my body. Was that a dream? Probably. Who knows? If a child lives through a life of constant threats of being killed or raped and then ends up watching his own father rape his sister, oh my god. Will the child eventually grow into something like his father or someone else? It's possible, you know. It's even if none of that stuff happened, it's still possible he's going to end up that way. What is with these questions? What is your favorite Disney movie and why? That's a good transition. We'll just say my favorite is Beauty and the Beast. Because you can fall in love with anyone if you just give them a chance. Not anyone. They have to have a good personality. That was a stupid quote. Have you ever lost anyone close to you to death? If so, how did/are you dealing with it? We'll just say yes and move on. Onision, if testing new medicine, vaccination, etc. would be forbidden as you suggest in one of your older videos, would you prefer medicine which was not tested, or would you start human testing program? That's what's great about human beings, is human beings can volunteer and animals cannot volunteer. Some may be able to volunteer. I'm not aware of animals being able to volunteer. Whatever. But the point is, humans can volunteer. And whatever amount you have to pay them to test those things on them, they volunteered for it. They said it was okay. They consented. And of course, assuming they're of legal age, whatever that legal age is, why not? And just a question, why can't we test on dead people? Just throwing that out there. Again, I have a very limited knowledge. I have watched a large portion of your videos and would like to know what your opinion is on religion, period, not just Christianity. For instance, I am a Buddhist. Where we do not believe in a, I'm obviously an expert at reading, not believe in a God, but that our purpose on this planet is to stop suffering. That sounds like a pretty good cause. You're on the planet to stop suffering. Now that sounds like something that is for the greater good rather than killing the non-believers. And in that case, you know, it's not so much an anti-religion stance, it's an anti-violent stance. And the Bible is a very violent book. Whether or not your God is a violent God, you know, it's he's been represented as a very violent person. If the Bible's all lies, then maybe I will say Christianity is okay. But until I find out bona fide fact this guy is actually a good dude, or woman, I'm still against it. But I'm not against all religions. Let me clarify. I'm not against all religions as far as, you know, standing up and saying they're wrong. I think that believing in something you can't prove is stretching it. Whatever. Believe what you want, seriously. I am in no position to control you. If you had a chance to go back in time 24 hours, where and when would you go? If you had the chance to go back in time for 24 hours... Oh! See? Okay. I thought they meant if you go back in time only 24 hours. If you could go back in time for just a day, if you could go back to a certain period in our history for just a day, I would have understood that. Okay. I would go win the lottery or something. I don't know. I'd probably do something like that, really selfish, and then I would just give all the money to my family members and invest it, and I don't know, maybe start a bank account, 100 years ago, and see if that didn't go somewhere. Do you believe that something really positive and small can grow and change the world? Well, Gandhi was really positive and small as a baby, and then he grew and he changed the world. So, bum bum bum, bum bum. How many animals, in parentheses pets, do you have? I have 2 cats. That's it. The other animals are someone else's. The next person asks me if I am an entertainer. Are you an entertainer? Yes, I am. I guess. Am I entertaining you? I guess so. Or not.